Principle number 17. Be open to the moment. I was lucky enough to interview the director Leslie Linka Glatter. She is known for her work on dramatic series like Homeland, Mad Men, and Twin Peaks. After starting her career choreographing dance sequences for film and TV, Glatter transitioned to directing in the 1980s, getting her first big break on Steven Spielberg's TV series, Amazing Stories. Quote, "That was like my film school," Glatter told me. "It was an extraordinary opportunity, and he was beyond generous." End quote. But it was while working on the classic TV series Twin Peaks that Glatter had a revelatory moment which has stuck with her to this day. Quote, "I directed 4 episodes, and that was another huge turning point for me." End quote. But the true revelation was something she had seen in the show's pilot episode. Quote, "There was a scene in the pilot for the show in which Michael Onkteen is talking to Kyle MacLachlan. It's in a bank in a room where you look at your safety deposit box. In the middle of the scene, on the table, was this moose head. They play the whole scene in the room, and no one ever refers to the moose head. The scene is incredible." End quote. That scene and that moose stayed with Glatter, and when she finally had the chance to meet with the show's co-creator, David Lynch, she couldn't help but ask about how that image had come about. Quote, "So when I got to know David, I went up to him and said, 'How did you ever get the idea to put the moose head on the table?' He looked at me like I was kind of crazy, and he said, 'It was there.' And I said, 'What do you mean it was there?' He said, 'The set decorator was going to hang it on the wall.' And David said to the decorator, 'Leave the moose head.' Something just cracked open in my brain," Glatter explained. "Be sure you're open to the moment. Be sure you see the moose head on the table. Don't try to control things so much that you're not open to what's happening in the moment." That was a great lesson and a huge turning point for me." End quote. Like Glatter, novelists can benefit tremendously by being open to creative accidents and the moments of inspiration that come from real life. Here are some ways writers can harness that mindset. When going about your daily routine, purposefully look for oddities, encounters, or overheard conversations that spark novel story or character ideas. Carry a small notebook to jot down inspirations. Don't overplan every story beat and plot point. Allow yourself room to spontaneously incorporate interesting details or go down surprising tangents. Try writing sessions based entirely on stream of consciousness writing or automatic writing to tap into your subconscious thoughts and perspectives. Use character naming tricks, like basing names on interesting grave sites or shop signs you pass in your travels. Let those accidental details influence your writing. Go to public places to write occasionally for the ambient noise and activity. Allow those to seep into your writing when helpful. In dialogue, sometimes let characters go off script into humorous or emotional tangents that feel genuine versus planned. Don't edit or censor yourself in early drafts. Unusual imagery, descriptions, or plot developments that just pop into your head often lead to something special. For Glatter, there have been 2 pivotal lessons she's learned in her career. Quote, "From Steven Spielberg, I learned, do your homework and never pretend you know what you don't, because someone is going to be there who knows and you're going to get caught," which is all about planning and control. And from David, I learned, yes, do all of that, but be sure you're open to the moment. End quote.